You know, they have the best seat in the house, actually. They only see the back, but the cameras, all those cameras are on them. And every once in a while, a star emerges. Like, how about the stars that emerged in Butler? Those people behind me, so many stars emerged. They were behind me, and they didn't run. They weren't running, right? Mike is doing a fantastic job, by the way, on that. Thank you. Mike Kelly, what a fantastic job he's doing. He gets it. But, you know, amazing. They had just for a second, so they have these crowd control experts, and they were explaining when one bullet is fired, big stadiums will run out there. They call it a stampede, and many people oftentimes are killed. Many bullets were fired. They were going over my head. We lost Corey, the great firefighter, one great guy. And two other people were supposed to die, but the doctors up there were phenomenal, and they saved their lives. We worked with them. But, I mean, what happened was incredible. But the guy comes in, he says, I've never seen anything like this. All those bullets were flying, and you didn't see the crowd out here. It was massive. It was as big a crowd as you'll ever see. I think as big a crowd as you'll ever see. And, by the way, we're going back to Butler. You're going to be there. We're going back. That's a big deal. We have a lot of people coming, and I really believe that will be the safest place on earth. And also, I think I'll start the speech by saying, as I was saying, but the crowd control expert said, I've never seen, because they studied, they couldn't see the people here because the camera was here, and we had many cameras, and it was, you know, I mean, it was amazing. The whole thing was horrible. But they had the people in the back. Nobody ran. Not one. You probably had like 150 people back there. The big crowd was here, but those people were like locked on television because that's the way the cameras are facing. I mean, the one guy behind me, right? Did you see him? He's up. He was looking to fight. His name is Tom. And I got to meet him. But he was a brave guy. And is he here? He was brave. That's not the one I was talking about, by the way. It's not the one but he was a brave guy too. But everybody up there, they were amazing. I mean, they were amazing. So they did. They had my back. They saw that we were in trouble. Something bad happened. And normally everybody would flee. Nobody, not one male, female, nobody. They just, you could see the anger on their face. They didn't know exactly. They just knew that your president was in big trouble because they saw that happening, and they didn't flee. And they didn't. And can I tell you, these people didn't flee either. There were so many people, tens of thousands of people. They didn't flee. They stood, they watched, and they wanted to know what could they do to help. The people in the front row Joes were there. Some of the front row Joes were there. You were there. And it was amazing. You stood, I watched you. You didn't move. Mr. Wall, I call him Mr. Wall because you can't go wrong. But Mr. Wall stood there. He didn't move an inch. He was like a piece of, and bullets are flying all over the place. And it was an amazing thing to see, frankly. It was real bravery. Rarely, the crowd control person, a real pro, he said he's never seen anything like it. The people, and what they did, a lot of them, were just, the one guy, he just wants to find out. The bullets are going back and forth, a lot of shots. And it was amazing. So we're going to go back to Butler next week, right? Next week. So, good. Going to be a lot of people. And I want to thank the town. They were great. They want to do it. You know, it's become a big tourist site. Can you believe this? It's become a tremendous, cars are riding by, they're taking pictures. It's become an amazing tourist site. So, but we're going to be back there, and it's going to be, we're going to celebrate Corey, the firefighter who died, and really the two men that were so badly hurt. And they're better. Those doctors were amazing. The doctors actually saved the two guys. They're great guys, big Trumpers, and Corey was a big Trumper. He just wanted to make America great again, but the two gentlemen, I said, how many people are going to, because it was wall-to-wall people. So when you hear the bullets, you know, they're not landing on the ground. There was no ground to land on. There was only people. And they said, 3 are probably dead, sir. And 2 of them were very badly hurt. They were brought to the hospital. And these doctors were unbelievable, what the job they did. And so we appreciate the doctors, and we'll celebrate all 3. And Corey in particular, we're going to celebrate. The other 2 are making a lot of progress. They're going to be in good shape very shortly. So.